Good evening, Westies, and welcome to another session of Politics in the Car. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about a local issue to Brimbank, and that's the development of J.R. Parsons Reserve. And whoopee, finally, Council has acknowledged that J.R. Parsons Reserve and the clubs there need some investment. Now, if many people followed my election campaign in 2016, you'll know this was a core issue of mine. I believe that site has, significant culture and heritage to Brimbank, and it really needs some love. Now, this development is great on paper, looks good, but there's a problem. Albion Football Club has been completely left out and ignored on what their needs are for the field. So, a bit of history. Albion Footy Club was pushed to the side back in the day from other councils, didn't receive any funding, no investment, and pretty much J.R. Parsons Reserve has been that way. There's asbestos on the site, council's not cleaning it up, they're always like, oh, I got no money, and now that we're coming into another election year, and a couple of the councils know it was a core issue of mine, they've appearing to do something about it. So pretty much what happened, Albion Football Club back in the day, because they couldn't get funding, the members banded together, raised money and built their own club. Fast forward to however long it's been now, and again they're being pushed to the curb. So Albion Football Club is quite prominent in the area. It's one of the best clubs in Victoria, and it does quite a lot for the community. So it's a club that I do care about. But the problem is they need access to a clubhouse, 12 months a year. In the proposal, they're only accessing the clubhouse, which is a lot smaller, for 6 months. And they've expressed their concerns to council, and council, hasn't engaged with them. They've just pretty much said bad luck. Not to mention the clubhouse for two clubs is quite small. You're talking about members' nights, and there's a good excess of 100 people that attend. We really need to accommodate for them, and it needs some significant development and investment in that area. Plus, there's also beyond that. It's about community accessibility. It's a great site to host like movie nights. You saw one of my campaign promises was having movies in the park. Some community groups have gotten together and they actually applied for a community grant, and that's going to be initiated soon. I'm not sure, I haven't heard much about it. I know that it was awarded some money from the Labor government, and I'm not sure where it's at anymore, but that's a great community zone, and we really need some investment. And right now what we need you to do is help Albion Football Club be heard, and that's the main thing, right? So they need better clubs, better facilities, and access 24/7, as do the other clubs. So if you can, Brimbank Council sharing a community engagement post, jump online, fill out the form, and let council know. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next week.